Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do floor 3 of the Bunker Alpha. We're going to do it in the cheapest way possible, in the most efficient way for the new players, and that is going to be using the crowbars. So we are going to bring 10 crowbars, we're going to see how much we're going to use. We are also bringing a skull crusher, you can bring a saw blade mace if you have. We are also taking a zip gun for a specific purpose of killing the frenzied giants. And also we are going to take gas mask. There is going to be one room where we can use the gas mask to get some pretty garbage loot, but we are going to see what we are going to get. Also, there is going to be the need for some carrots. I'm taking the 5 stacks of carrots, so let's see how much we are going to use at the end of this run. So for the first room, if you open this door, you're going to aggro everyone, so try to open and crouch quickly at the same time, just like so. This is going to allow you to sneak attack this guy, and then you can deal with the rest of these zombies. If you have a self-healing, use it. That is going to save some of the carrots. If you have unlocked metal pipes, use them. I'm using crowbars to make this video perfect for everyone, including the new players. Right here, if you have a skull crusher, I advise you to use it, just like so, because then we can sneak attack this abomination. If we don't one-shot this guy, abomination is going to target us. So for the abomination we can do a Walltrick right here if you want, or we can just tank and spam, just like so. There is no need to do Walltrick everywhere. I mean, you can if you want to save quite some healing items. This right here can be quite tricky because there is so many of zombies. We can always retreat. We will need to retreat once again. But yeah. As you can see, if you fail to do a wall trick somewhere, you can retreat, find another wall, try again. Right here we can do a wall trick to save healing items as well as armor. But there is no need for that. And from the armor, I'm using the leather set. I also brought a extra one because we are going to need that extra one on this floor. What we can do right here, if you have a zip gun or a bunch of them, you can pretty much use it here. Alternatively, this is the place for the wall trick. We're going to bring him a bit closer, and from this spot, we should be able to use the wall trick. Let's see. Now, okay, mistakes were made, we paid a price for it, but everything is fine, we are still alive. After a while you're going to have a bunch of tactical gear. If you're farming the Bunker Alpha every single 2 days, you can get up to 3 of the tactical sets, and that is going to be so much of the armor that you're gonna start stockpiling on them. So you can even use that tactical gear right here. There is no need to go the cheapest way possible. I mean, in the beginning of the game you will need to be super efficient with the armor, weapons, whatever you have, you need to be super efficient. Okay, right here we can sneak to kill this toxic spitter. The other one is gonna... oh no, that was a mistake. Okay, we got it. Now, right here, for this frenzied giant, you can either sneak attack him and then do the wall trick on him. But what I like to do is, I like to use the zip gun right here. Let's just heal in case he smacks us. So, in order to sneak attack him, try to cancel the attack and then attack him from the far away. It can be tricky, but we got it. Okay, so as you can see, this is the perfect place for the zip gun. We are are going to damage this Frenzy Giant a little bit right here. And now we can prepare for the Walltrick. Okay, we can pull him a little bit closer. Yeah, this is going to work. For these three guys, try to like... if you have some kind of a gun or better weapon, use it here, because this is a lot of damage. But at the same time, it's not a whole lot, it's like only 80 damage or so. Okay, right here, this is the same story that we had before. I advise you to one-shot this guy with some bigger weapon, better weapon, because now we can sneak attack this Toxic Abomination. Oopsie. Can I use Crowbar, please? Thank you. Let's sneak attack this Toxic Abomination and let's try and Walltrick them somewhat. Actually, let's Walltrick one of them and let's kill the other guy. Okay, perfect. Now let's bring the Toxic Abomination closer. Let's try and Walltrick him. Or you can just take the damage, pay the price. It is also possible to use spears instead of the crowbars right here, but I don't know. Do you want me to do that? I could also do the video with like spears only, Bunker Alfa, something like that. It is not really recommended, but it can be fun, it can be a fun challenge. It can be even worth it for the new players, for the beginners. It can be very efficient in terms of resources. But in general, using spears right here is going to be so painful. You will need to compensate with more healing items, with more armor, and oopsie, as well as with what am I doing? Oh no, oh no, I heard that. I knew that is going to happen. Oh boy, let's go again. Okay, nothing happened, we are fine, we are good. This was a tactical death so that we can, you know, double check if we miss something, and we did miss a one red ticket, I got it. So everything is fine. Okay. Anyway. Let's do this again and let's not die this time. So again, let's try to sneak attack this guy. And we got smacked. Let's use a self-healing, that is fine. Right up here we are going to Walltrick this guy and we are not going to die. Let's go. But yeah, this wall is going to be tricky for the crowbar. Let's bring the Frenzy Giant right here. This is going to be the easier wall, and let's bring him closer. This should be fine. Yeah, this is much easier place to do the Walltrick. But yeah, if you want to see me do a Bunker Alfa with only like spears or something, let me know down in the comment section. I'm doing this video because of the request. So on the last video that I did for the farm, there was one guy that said, hey, please clear the Bunker Alfa, and you know, this is why I'm doing it again, even though there is already like one video about floor 2, floor 3, as well as the Bunker Alfa boss. I'm doing this again because, you know, if you guys request it, I'm going to deliver it. Like, that is simple. Anyway, let's go for this pack. There is not much that you can do right here. Just start killing these zombies. Let's heal a bit. running low. That is a lot of damage. Now remember, if you're wearing a leather gear, the Frenzied Giant can do 102 hit points worth of damage, so make sure that you have more than that. Okay, we're good. Let's bring him to the wall. And let's repeat the same thing over and over. But yeah, after some time this is going to become so repetitive. You're gonna start using different weapons right here. You're even gonna use the guns. For example, shotgun. You can use shotgun right here because there is no other place to use shotguns. Like, sure, you can use shotgun at the blind one. That is the perfect place for a shotgun. But other than that, you're gonna have so many of these shotguns that you can just use them right here on these Frenzied Giants. Here, same story. Let's try to find the perfect place for the Walltrick. And we found it. Okay, this is taking a lot of time. Using a crowbar as a Walltrick weapon is taking a lot of time. Now let's pull these guys, let's kill them. I will need to change a weapon. Okay, beautiful. Now, technically you can skip this whole area, but there is no point in doing that. We wanna kill... Actually, let's save some armor, some healing items. There is no point in skipping this because right here you can find 3 of the Frenzied Giants and we need to kill them if we wanna get these tickets, red tickets. Right here, this is the perfect spot for the sneak attack, right here. And we can bring this guy to the same wall. Right here. Now I wanna try something risky, and that is to do a double... yeah, that is not going to work. But yeah, I'm gonna show you something that you can do right here. If you wanna save your weapons. But anyway, like that would take so much time. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say. It's going to be up to you to decide if you wanna chase this game or not, or how much you wanna chase it. And we got smacked. Okay, we got a perfect spot, I think. Yeah. And he's dead. Now, after a while, you're going to see that... oh, here we have a gun. That is nice. So there is a chance to get a gun from this place, but the chances are very low. This is not going to happen all the time. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, after a while you're going to see that this is going to be so expensive on iron as well as leather. Maybe leather is going to be a bigger problem for you. So you will need to grind these resource areas a whole bunch of times. You're just gonna have to kill a bunch of deer to craft all these crowbars. And that might be, you know, pretty time consuming. And the best way to farm leather is just going to be jump from one area to another, find animals and, you know, repeat the same. But alternatively, you're going to get rich on iron and leather if you start raiding. Now the problem with raiding is, I'm pretty sure you need to get a max level, which is going to be 209. If you're not maxed level, you cannot start raiding. That is the biggest problem for the new players. So you need to grind this game at the beginning. Maybe developers changed that, maybe they didn't, I'm not really sure about it. But yeah, I remember that was the biggest problem for me at the beginning. Anyway, let's bring these guys right here. Okay, so we're going to Walltrick at least one of these toxic abominations. Let's use the self-healing. You should be getting self-healing pretty early in the game. I'm pretty sure, unless that is RNG, in which case you could, you know, take a whole bunch of time. But I remember that they got it like super early, and it's making a whole lot of a difference. It saves a lot of healing items, and not only that, it can help you. It can help you out heal some of the highest DPS in the game. Like for example, raiders are having a high DPS with their M16s and whatnot. Anyway, we have reached the room, the gas room. In general, you're gonna be skipping this room. There is no need for you to go inside, even if you have a bunch of gas masks, because you're not gonna get anything good from this area. You have 2 chests, and okay, we got a red ticket, we got a broken gear, that is fine. But yeah, in general, you're not gonna be getting anything good from here. Okay, we got another red ticket. Okay, this is not happening all the time. So, right now we got 2 red tickets. That was a pretty good. Now let's get rid of the broken gas mask. Okay, nice. And in general, what you're gonna get is you're gonna get like 1 battery, and that's it. So it's not worth the time, it's not worth the gas mask. Right here we're gonna sneak attack this guy, and we're gonna just tank and spank. Okay, for the next room we will need to change the armor, so this is why we brought the extra set. Because in this next room there is going to be a whole bunch of zombies. Let's heal first, let's use this bandage, some carrots. Okay, so same trick right here, you open the door and you instantly need to crouch, because that is going to allow us to sneak attack this guy. And this is going to help us a little bit. As you can see, 2 of the toxic spitters and 1 abomination. Let's heal a bit. Okay, we're good. Now, for this room right here, I do recommend that you just skip it and do not even think about it, because there is so many of these zombies right here. We are going to still clear this room, just for the sake of this video. Here we got a wrench. But yeah, we're just gonna clear this room for the sake of the video. In general, I recommend that you skip it and forget about it. But we're gonna clear it at the end, because, you know, there is a chance that we're just gonna die, and, you know, I don't really wanna travel again from the base back to here. Right here, let's heal a bit. We are starting to run out of the healing items, but that is fine. We got this. Okay, no more of the skull crusher, that is fine, because we are almost at the end. And right here we can sneak attack this toxic spitter. And technically this is the end. I mean, we can just open this one and get out, but there is still a couple of the frenzied giants that we need to kill. First of all, let's heal, and let's take the zip gun right here so that we can pull this this frenzied giant. And don't do this, what I just did. Now for this frenzied giant we have a couple of the options. You can pull him right up here. Let's damage him a bit with this zip gun, why not? But yeah, you can pull him right here and you can walltrick him easily from this position. Just like so, pretty easy. Alternatively, you can pull him around this corner right here. Now for these 2 guys, make sure to pull the toxic abomination only. Let's pull him a bit closer. Okay, perfect. And for the last frenzied giant on this floor, we could, if we had a weapon, we could sneak attack him from this side. But since we do not have the skull crusher, let's just pull him with the zip gun. Now we're gonna use this wall for the Walltrick. And he's dead. At this point I do recommend that you stop and you say, yeah, this is done, we are all good. However, sometimes you will need to, well, sometimes, only the first time you will need to clear this whole room. And how to clear it is in such way. You can just split these guys apart. So you will have 2 or 3 guys behind the wall. Actually, in this case we have 4 guys behind the wall, we killed 1 guy. So what we want to do is we want to split the damage, if we can. Now we can't, let's use the self-heal. But yeah, we didn't do this perfectly, however you'll get the point. You can just pull them and then split half of them behind the wall, and you can deal with the half at the same time. So you're just lowering their DPS effectively. Or you can just bring some kind of a gun right here to help you out, because 5 of these guys, they can deal a lot of damage. Let's do this last room. So far we used around, like, let's say 6 crowbars. We're most likely going to die because I do not have healing items, but let's try and do our best right here. I don't really know what I'm gonna do right here. Let's try and sneak attack these guys. And everyone is gonna go towards us. We need to run away. Run away, run away, run away. Let's just run away. Just like so. No, no, no. I made a mistake. I paid the price. And right up here, let's hope for the best. I need to run away again. So much of the damage for no reason. Let's try and use this wall at least. Okay, we are kind of a good, kind of a not good. Let's pull them a bit. Okay, all we have right here is 3 of the toxic abominations. Let's try and Walltrick them. So this is a triple Walltrick, technically, but they are perfectly synced together. So it's kind of easy. The problem that is going to happen most likely is they are going to get out of sync pretty soon. Maybe, maybe not. One is down. Everything is fine. Oh boy, this is taking so much of their time. 2000 years later. Okay, we are done. We are officially done with this floor. Now, let's cross our fingers and let's hope for the gun right here. We deserve the gun, okay? Boom. We got no gun. Okay. Anyway, this is it. This is the floor 3. We cleared everything right here. So, we used pretty much like, what is this? More than 6 of the crowbars. Realistically, you're gonna be using around 6 of them with, let's say, half of the skull crusher or a saw blade mace or road sign, whatever you have. Use the zip gun right here if you can, if you have. We also got the Glock right here, but that is the RNG drop. You're gonna be getting the grenades definitely. And yeah, we used pretty much like 2 sets of the armor, more or less. Only to get 13 of the red tickets, 15 green and 22 yellow. Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it. This is probably the best floor that you can do because you're getting the most of the red tickets. If you remember, for the floor 2 we got only like 5 of the red tickets, and right here we are getting 13. We used 5 stacks of the carrots, but remember that I also wasted a lot of carrots because of the failed Walltrick, as well as of this room with 8 zombies. So realistically, you know, you can do this with like 3 or 4 stacks of carrots. I used 5 of them. In general, this is going to be worth it. Anyway, in the next video, I'm gonna try and do the floor 4 with the crowbars only. That is not going to be possible. I just have to say this straight up. We're gonna be using some of the guns, but for the most part I'm gonna try and use these crowbars as our basic weapons. Again, you're gonna be unlocking crowbar pretty soon, pretty quickly. Whenever you get the pipe, make sure to use it instead. Pipes are so much better. Maybe they're going to be a little bit more expensive, but in general they're so much better. Anyway, this is it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like it, subscribe, comment. If you want to see some kind of a particular video or a topic, comment down below and I'm going to see it. I'm gonna be like, man, that is a great idea, I'm gonna do it. And yeah, thanks for watching and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye bye, peace.